I'm Blair. Welcome to A Geezer's Perspective. Nothing more, nothing less. Just an old man who's figured out how to upload a rant. I grew up in a little town in central Illinois, Urbana, home of the University of Illinois. Basically, I really only attended two schools in my life, Leo grade school, and then high school, undergrad, and law school, all a part of the University of Illinois. I left Urbana to go into the Army, and my parents moved to a retirement home. I no longer had a compelling reason to return to Urbana, though I did for several reunions. Since then, I've lived in Virginia, England, and Ohio. All great places, but anyone who knows me, even just a little bit, knows my heart remains in Urbana. A former secretary surprised me a number of years ago on my birthday by giving me a subscription to the Sunday News Gazette, which I had delivered for a number of years. Not a big paper, you could fold it. In fact, you had to, so that you could deliver them while you were riding your bike. Almost every house on my route had a porch that was easy reach for a well-aimed throw from the sidewalk. I really enjoyed it. It was like a game, shooting baskets or something. When I read the Gazette, it wasn't for the world news. My attention was drawn to local activities, high school sports, ads, obituaries. I was looking for names. Some of them produced faces and memories of friends and schoolmates. Some I no longer knew, but have never forgotten. I remember an underweight center on Urbana's football team, several years older than I, whose fiery determination made up for his lack in size, and that still motivates me today. My co-star in the fourth grade play. I had to kiss her hand, but faked it by kissing my own thumb. Remains a vivid memory. And I'll never forget my fifth grade teacher who tolerated my left-handedness, but cured the drag, the hand through the ink writing style that was so common to many left-handers. And that little episode was the inspiration for a book I wrote about my thank you project. Leafing through the paper one Sunday morning, I learned of a new grade school called Flossie Wiley. Flossie Wiley? That was my sixth grade teacher and principal. Now, I know the world has changed, and regulations now add enormously to the administration of our educational system today. But how did Miss Wiley do it, even back then? Taught a class and was principal of the school. I enjoyed looking at the real estate ads. I thought I knew all the streets, but I didn't recognize half of them. Urbana had grown so much. But the ones I did recognize, oh my, memories of my best friend who lived 2 blocks over on Michigan, my Pennsylvania Avenue first love, and that far-off mystery streets in our twin city of Champaign Church, Ridgeway and John, from which new high school friends came. Friends that I have never lost contact with. I'd like to name them all the people who meant so much to me. I think I could. But despite my good intentions, it might embarrass someone. I don't know the present circumstances of many, or where they live, or if indeed they still do live. And I might leave out some who should be on such a list. Maybe it's just a sign of old age. Maybe it's the wisdom that comes within the old age. But in the end, it's not what happened that matters. It's the people. It's always the people. Thanks for watching.